You can now borrow up to $21 million combined from the NHT. That's one of many changes to how much you can borrow from Jamaica's National Housing Trust to buy a house. I'm Kalila Reynolds, financial journalist and educator based in Jamaica. So let's go over the major announcements by Prime Minister Andrew Holness in his recent budget speech, and a lot of it had to do with the NHT. So first of all, for the youngins who may not know, NHT is a government fund from which you can borrow money to buy a house at lower interest rates than the banks typically offer. Once you're employed, you contribute towards the NHT, and this money is taken directly from your salary along with taxes. All right, that's how it works. Now, there will be changes to both how much you can borrow as well as the interest rates. And let's get into it, starting with the loan amounts. First of all, you can borrow from NHT by yourself, or you can combine your benefits with up to 2 other people. Starting July 1, if you're applying by yourself, you can get a loan of up to $7.5 million from the NHT to buy a home. Right now, the max is $6.5 million, but we all know $6.5 million can't buy no house. Neither can $7.5, but at least it's more towards it. Now, according to the PM, if you're buying a house for $12 million or less by yourself, they'll actually bump up your max to $8.5 million. Now, let's look at 2 contributors combining together to buy a house. Currently, you can access up to $13 million from NHT if you pool with someone else. That's going up to $15 million. And remember last year, the government announced that 3 people can now apply together for an NHT loan once they can prove that they're family. The current max is $19 million for 3 people together. That's going up to $21 million. And remember, NHT gives up to 100% financing for homes that it builds. All right, cool. So the loan limits went up. Why is this important? Well, housing prices shot up globally during the pandemic, and the cost of housing is still very high. Construction costs have gone up thanks to supply chain issues, cement more expensive, and rising energy costs. I remember Larry Jones, a US-based financial analyst and entrepreneur, was on Taking Stock last year, and he said he believes US housing prices wouldn't begin to fall until 2024. I don't care about Jamaica though, like, do they ever come down here? And so long and short, you'll need more financing to make your dream of owning a home come true. Now, the other thing to consider is interest rates. And we know those have been going up like crazy thanks to rising inflation. And one of the major benefits of borrowing from NHT is that you get a lower interest rate than you would typically get at the bank. NHT interest rates range from 0%, yup, the lowest income earners pay no interest, to a max of 4%. That max is for people who earn more than 42,000 Jamaican dollars a week. That's a monthly salary of about $182,000 or about $1,200 US a month. But now they're adding a new category. If you earn more than $100,000 a week, you'll have to pay a higher interest rate at NHT. Your rate is going up to 5%. FYI, 100K a week is a monthly salary of $433,000 or about $2,800 US dollars a month. And if you're earning this in Jamaica, then the government says, oh, you rich, so you should pay more. So what do you think about these changes? Should the loan limit have been higher or lower? And do you agree with the new ban for rich people? Let me know in the comments below and check out our analysis on Taking Stock.